Hi, happy first day of spring. This is Joy Ani, scrapping in my own private Idaho, and we are starting again with Christy's Beautiful Life. This is day 20, and I'm still caught up, which was probably going to end today. I probably won't be able to continue on being to date after today because I have some family things going up, but who knows, I might catch up before the end of the month. Today's sketch is by Sharon Bishop, and you can see that it is it has a very long title, and it has one photo, but I am going to put two photos on this. This eventually will probably be a two-page layout, but for the sake of time and staying current, I am going to just go ahead and plug along. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you what I did first. So the first thing that I tried to make was this interesting title. So what I've been doing is, because most people that are doing videos, they've done them in advance. I am not that kind of girl. I hadn't caught up enough to do that. And so I watched other people's videos and seen what they did, and this is what I've done. So one of the suggestions was that this could be mixed media or it could be torn paper. And I actually spent an hour tearing paper. So the thing that I do now is, if I am struggling with something like coming up with this shape on here, I set my timer for an hour, and if I'm not making progress, I just walk away from it and do something else. And that's been working really well for me, and I've been getting a lot of stuff done. So I'm happy that I'm doing that. So what I wound up doing was I wound up using torn paper, and I can't remember which person I got the idea from, but thank you very much. That was a great help. And I want to show you how I tore this. So I tore it in this shape, and this summer, during garage sale season, I ran across a garage sale that was actually the owners of Kiwi Lane, and they had a bunch of Kiwi Lane templates, and so I got them because they were really inexpensive, and I wanted to try them. So what I'm doing with this Kiwi Lane was, I am going to show you, and I'm going to move this. You can't really see my hands on this. I'm going to put it on the black, maybe it'll show up a little bit better, but you can see the template. I am going to take it, I didn't even glue it down, but I took it and I held it very close, and I'm just tearing it. Back in the day, and if you get really close, don't even fret it, because this is, when it's torn paper, it doesn't have to be exact. You can see that I'm exposing the white core, which I really like, and I'm just tearing it. I think the suggestion is that they trace them, but I tried this and I liked how it looked. I liked how that showed up, and I liked how this showed up. And especially with our white core, this is white core two-tone paper, which Stampin' Up! Is going to have every color of the two-tone starting May 1st. So all the fun, because there are some Stampin' Up! Colors I love, like real red. I love that color. That's so pretty. Okay, and so I'm going to just tear this. I'm just tearing along, and that's going to give me my shape. And I don't know if I'm going to add this to the page or not, but I thought it would be fun to show you how I did it. So this might be another way. I know I've got friends that use the Kiwi Lane templates, so if you've got one or a similar one, I know that Lawn Fawn does them too. So I just tore it, and I would ink it, and I could put it on there because it kind of makes it look like a pond, but I haven't decided that yet. I think I'm just going to leave it off. I just wanted to show you how that was done. So the next thing that I'm doing, she has put a line all the way around hers, about a ½ inch in. So you can freehand it, or you can be exact. So this one, just because I haven't done this on video in a while, I am going to put a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to draw it on here. I'm using, so the paper, this paper pack, and I'll talk about the paper pack. I could have it a 1/2 inch. That seems pretty, I think I'm going to do a 1/4 inch. I usually do a 1/4 inch. And if you're worried about being crooked, it doesn't really matter. I mean, because this is, her lines are kind of random, and I'm going to draw some other things on here too as I go along. So I'm just taking a line, and I'm just going to go along at a 1/4 inch all the way around, and it helps your, it's just a small detail. A lot of times I will draw a line, not even straight line, all the way around my layouts. Especially with this one, there's a lot of white space, so I think adding a line helps you concentrate on, oh, I'm going to pay attention here now. This, I broke this ruler. Seems like the first day I had it. So anyway, you could be exact, or you could be inexact. So the paper pack that I'm using today is called Soda Pop, and I'm using the stamp set that came with it. So this was an interesting, this was kind of a collab, I don't know what you'd call it, collaboration, or oh, actually it was called a bridge product. So when we joined Stampin' Up, there were some, since we were Stampin' Up, not Stampin' Up, Close to My Heart had a lot of scrapbooking things, and so we had some bridge products, and this was, I think it came out like in, I want to say May or June of last year. It was offered by Stampin' Up, I purchased it from Stampin' Up on my Stampin' Up website, and it was called Soda Pop, and it had this cute little frog, and I don't know if it came with a die cut. I wasn't able to get a die cut. If it had one, I wasn't able to get it because even though I stayed up really late, there were a lot of the last few items from Close to My Heart that was created by Close to My Heart and sold by Stampin' Up. They went really fast, and so but anyway, I do have, if you're local to me, I do have this stamp set, and I do a lot of local scrapbooking. So if you are one of my peeps and you want to make this layout, I have the stamp set and everything you need. You could just, one of these days when we're scrapping together, just say, oh, bring that soda pop paper. And I do have a few of these packs left. They sold for $12. I think that's what they always sold for, because they sold out. They didn't sell out overnight, but they did sell out fairly quickly. So anyway, it's really a fun layout, and I'm doing this, of course, with the 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, which is a it's a challenge, and man, you get a lot done. I mean, so one of my yearly challenges is to finish 365 pages in a year, and I was like a month behind before I started Christy's Beautiful Life, and I think I'm only 10 days behind now. So I have, well, obviously I've done 20 pages this month, and some of them are 2-page. I think I've done 3 2-pages, and that's one of the ways I'm staying up, is like this one, I have every intention of creating a 2-page to a second page to go with it, but I'm trying to catch up, so stay up with these guys, so I will do that later. So this page that I've done, I cut my white paper, and it's been cut at 11.5 by 11.5, and I used the sapphire, and I'll show you the paper pack, what the papers that came in that paper pack. They're a lot of fun. There's nothing frog on them, but the frogs sure do look cute on them. So I'll show you this. This is what the paper pack looked like. It had a sticker sheet and very usable titles. I haven't used anything of the titles yet. And this layout that I'm doing today is the first layout in a long, I can't remember when, I've used nothing from Cricut on it. So this is one page, that's the other, and then we have the, of course we have the zip strip that told what colors. The colors in this one are Lagoon, Limeade, Sapphire, and White Daisy. I've stamped my frogs in Jade, and I'm going to sponge in Glacier, which is this color right here. So this is another one. This is the reason I was so interested in this paper pack is it's great for little boys. It's in this, and that's the layout that I'm doing today. It is to document my daughter babysits this cutest little boy, and it's of the two boys together, my grandson and the little babysit boy, which I always laugh because the little boy we babysit, I think he likes me better than my own grandson. He's very we're buddies. Okay, so here we go. So this is the white base, and I'm going to refer back to this. I tried to stay as close as I could to the sketch, although I did take some liberties because I did want to be able to use it for pictures that I had. I am not I was going to print the pic. I was thinking, oh, I should wait until I print my pictures, and I think I don't show the pictures anyway because, especially for the babysat little boy, I don't show you those anyway. So I might as well not. So okay, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to lay these down next. So this is, I was going to use just, this is Limeade. The color that I'm using is Limeade. I could, this is cut at 12. I could cut it so that it comes at the white, but I'm going to lap it over just for fun. And I'm going to, I gotta make sure that this is what, so what I did was I tore this one first. So this one was my featured piece. And then I'm going to take my blue and just tuck it under there just to add that splash of color. And I can't remember how I had it, so I'm going to kind of monkey with it a little bit. Because I wanted, I think it goes this way. Oops, there goes everything on the floor. Okay. Okay, so, you know, how did this go? Well, I hear people upstairs. So my house is never quiet, although my granddaughter tells me, I think our house is quiet. It's like, I think we're noisy with the average family. Okay, I'm going to put this here, and I want this to come down and overlap it. Okay, that makes me happy. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm going to glue it down. My tape runner, of course, jumped out of my hands and ran away. Okay. So this was, there's no fine science to this. Like I said, I did use the Kiwi Lane for this one, but then I just set this one on and tore it until it made me happy. Okay. So, and I might tear that some more too. I'm not for sure. And the white core is purposeful. I am purposely letting that show. And my title is called Oh Hoppy Day. Yes, I am that funny. I'm all about titles. In fact, I think that's going to be my specialty. You know, you always want to specialize, and I think titles is going to be my thing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a frog. I did stamp a cute little frog. Oh, not him. This one's going to go here. He's sitting on this lily pad. But I do have a small frog. He got eaten by there is a small frog that sits right here. Well, if I can't find him, I'm going to, which is unfortunate because he is very cute. Of course, I lose everything. You know, when you start filming, you lose everything you touch. Oh, he's down here with the tape. He hopped off the page. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this one I'm going to pop dot him a little bit. He needs to be pop dotted, but I brought pop dots over here, but can I find them? I've buried everything. Yes, I have. So I'll just, when you see the picture, he will be pop dotted up. But, let me turn this off. Sorry. I'm not interesting unless somebody, I'm videotaping. Okay, so I am going to add my title, Oh Happy Day. And this is from, it was a Close to My Heart die cut set. I tried, I have a die cut set from Stampin' Up, but it was a little bit too tall, my go-to. And of course this part is this right here. It's not exactly the same, but it's close enough. So I'm going to put, Oh Happy Day. Oh Hoppy Day. So there's H-O-P-P. And, yeah. And this is Jade, a Close to My Heart color. If you don't have this color, Garden Green is really close. The Stampin' Up color for Jade is Garden Green. And so, alright, so that's Oh Happy Day. Isn't that cute? And I might put a lily pad here. That'd be kind of fun. So, the next thing that I'm doing is I'm going to put just circles, and I made my circles larger because I have two 3x4 pictures that I want to use. So I'm going to put one up here. This is my larger one. And one over here. And then those are going to go here. This is going to be my placemats. So I'm going to put that right there. Oops. Oh, let me see. This one is a little bit, this one's more, yeah, okay. Because I had one, I can change it around, I guess. That one goes here. And that one goes there. I normally map my pictures, but since I'm already putting them on here, that's okay. And if you're wondering, these fun, I call them wackadoodle circles. So this is a die set from Stampin' Up. It is called Around It All Dies, and you can see they're kind of wonky. They're not perfect circles, and there's a bunch of them, and they're perfect for this layout because they're kind of whimsical. I love them. And this, of course, is the stamp set. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it had several frogs, and I've used all the stamps, and I'm not going to stamp this on. I think I'm going to write it on. So I'm not going to put the circles down until I get everything on that I would like. And so this is my journaling spot. I thought this was so cute. So I've got another wackadoodle one. I think this is higher than I intended. So I'm going to, I don't know if I can move it down or not without destroying, because if I don't, then I don't have room for my journaling spot. And I love my journaling spot that I created. So she has hers come up a little bit higher, but I'm going to just have it come down a little bit lower. Oops, and I thought I taped, let me get my base down too. Sorry about that. There. So anyway, if you have not been playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life, remember it is a Facebook group. There are several of us every day that are doing videos. You can also just pop over and see, what do you call it? Just still photos of people. A lot of people don't do videos, but they are participating, and you can see all the stuff that they did. You know what? I'm gonna, maybe this was, because it just seems like, there. I think that's what I did. Yeah, I had my lily pad upside down. That was my issue, because I'm trying to have enough room that I can put this over here. Let's swap these two. Swap this one for this one. because I want this one to go. Frog, you're kind of in the way. This one's going to go here. There's just not room for that one. I'm kind of sad. I committed and stamped on my. I think that's going to be. You know what? I'm going to tuck it. I'm going to tuck that here, or I could tuck it. Oh, let's put it over here, and then we'll put this one over here. Nothing like changing your mind halfway through a layout. So do the lily pads go this way? I am not a lily pad expert. So this one is the journaling. I'm just going to put one on the journaling one because I want there to be enough space. And that's with this tiny lily pad. And I'm just, that way it's going to, I'm going to have the dates and where we were at. Okay. All right. It's coming along. Okay, and then this lily pad, I have another one. Oops. Like that. I often take pictures of the things I'm going to do because I'll get on here and I'll forget what I had intended. Okay, so this frog is going right there, and that's going to go right there. Okay, and this frog, he's going to be popped out like this. Let's put him down. And I did add Google eyes. Anytime I can add googly eyes to something, oh, I love googly eyes. I am thrilled with googly eyes. I think they are, how do you take anything serious when you're staring at something cute with googly eyes? Okay, this is going to be pop dotted. And we're going to put two of the cattails behind and one in front. Two behind and one in front. I actually really love this layout. I think it's a great, fun way to do a title at the bottom. And you know me, I love titles. So that one's going to go that way. So cute. And my journaling, oh, and I forgot. I should have been sponging, and now I'm going to regret that. So I'm going to have to do some, before I glue that one down, I'm just going to take sponging. So when I have a white background, and it, to me this seems a little stark, so what I will do is, around the main elements like this, I'm going to take Glacier, and even though the Glacier is right there, and I'm just going to put a little bit. It just adds a little bit of interest, so, and hopefully it'll make it, because my camera is really having a problem with it's so white. And I just do it pretty lightly. You can always do background stamping. Background stamping is another way to add interest to it. And I'm trying to decide if this can go over a little bit. And if I want, I think his picture is facing, I think I'll do it that way because they're facing that way. And I might, now that I'm looking at this off camera, I might go ahead and do ink the circles in jade, just to give a little bit of jade, and I might back those. I might back my pictures because I'm thinking it still looks a little. So what I'm hoping this kind of looks like with the Glacier is I want it to kind of look like it's a pond, and I've got my little frog in there. And the only thing that we have left to do now is my frog is very hungry, and so I have this fly. So I'm going to put Mr. Frog, oh, not Mr. Frog. Let me grab some black or sapphire. Well, I'm trying to decide whether I want to do sapphire, my fly and sapphire, or black. I think I'll just do black. So he is looking hungry. I might even draw him a tongue eventually. So he's got a fly here. Well, that did not turn out, so I'm gonna, well, I'm not gonna try to do that because I might have an unhappy result. So he's got a fly here, and that fly is buzzing over his head. And you might have one coming over here, because you know how they always fly right by the frog just so that to kind of tease him. And there's that one over there. So there's my I think this fly might be going for one as well. There's another one. They're kind of disproportionate, but you'll have to forgive me. Okay, so there's that fly. So we've got some flies, and I'm going to put our journaling strip right here. It's going to go off to the side. This was fairly quick layout. I'm going to make this, this is going to come down a little bit. It can overlap. I always forget to overlap things. Overlapping makes it look all, so it doesn't look like, oh. But now with the white space, I'm going to back these pictures in green jade. I won't do it right now because I don't have the jade with me. But this is my layout for today. I hope you will like and subscribe. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get tomorrow's layout done. I'm really excited. It's a beautiful layout. I do have some obligations that I need to do. Not obligations, funness that I'm going to do. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.